Yo, what up? What up? It's Gamer XX1. The interesting thing I will be discussing today on Reddit Magic 3S 101 is assigning your trigger buttons. Well, as you know, many devices only have two trigger buttons. Let me tell you something about the Reddit Magic S3. It actually has three. Huh, well, something strange, eh? Not that you will be using it, but in such games like Call of Duty Mobile, um, I'd suggest you use it because it actually makes your life so much easier. Assigning a button, as you can see, these three buttons. Um, if you look on the device, you'll actually see two buttons, right? I'm using the right one now, and then I'm using the left one. But you might be asking, where's the third one? Well, if you unlock your phone with a little sensor, finger sensor, or they call it a biometric, um, well, that's the actual trigger button. As you can see, I've assigned the T button. I'm not sure what the T stands for, but that's also another trigger. You can assign it to anything that you want it to be. You can actually just move it around. And you know what the funny part is that the phone or the device actually, just grab that there. The device remembers what game you're setting up as well as how you set it up for each game that you assign the buttons for. You can, however, assign the vibration feedback as well. So when you do touch it, you can feel that little kick that it gives you of the vibration. I prefer not to put the vibration on. Or if there's some games you actually don't want to use the controls for, you can actually just turn the controls off. Um, Once you exit like that, the control buttons saves automatically. And let me just backspace. So I've got a lot of shooting games, but what if you don't want to use it for shooting? What if you want to use it maybe for, let's say, fighting game or a FIFA game, right? You can assign any buttons anyhow. As you can see, I've turned off the vibration in Call of Duty. However, the vibration is on here. My left and right button is working, and that's purely because your Red Magic 3S device remembers what you have set it up for. I've set it up this way so that I can actually, my sprint button and my shoot button is just above each other. So me using the trigger buttons for that makes my life much more easier and makes it much more easy to play the game as well as enjoy the game. All right. Um, Also, let me just switch between another game. So if you may be fond of, let's say, racing games, and you're not so that fond of soccer games or shooting games, well, believe you me, you can actually assign your buttons to these ones as well. As you can see, I've already assigned my buttons, and that's purely because I've I'm using these buttons during my gameplay. All right. Once you're in this state, anything you do on the screen doesn't work until you press this little X button there. And now if you press, okay, once you press it, as you can see, I've triggered my right hand side, and now I've triggered my left hand side, and this is basically what can be done, all right, with your little buttoning system that you have going on, all right. Um, you don't need to exit the games. You just press back game space. You could go through to your next game and so forth, depending on what you feel like playing. Um, but I do believe that this is one of the coolest features any gaming device has to offer. I'd suggest if you wanna, or if you've been deciding to get you one of the gaming devices, why should this one be the one? Um, it just it's just better than the rest. The ROG Phone 2, it's an awesome device. It's got up to 120 frames per second, and that's something which, yeah, it's extremely fast. But I've got 5,000 milliamps of battery juice that I can actually use. Um, that device as well. That phone is mainly glass. This one is basically glass in front and basically aluminium at the back. Um, I've got so much customizations that I can do with this device. That's just off the hook. Um, and that's purely because I can, edit the device. I can change the backlights. I can do whatever I want to do with my device because I'm customizing it according to what I want it to be. And that's basically the power in your own hands. I do enjoy this device. If there's any topic on the Red Magic 3S that you need or want to see before you actually make a purchase, or if you're having trouble finding whatever problem you have with your device, um, load it on my YouTube. Send me a message. I'll have a look at it and find you the relevant information. Um, feel free to subscribe and hit the like button. If there's anything else, um, well, that's basically up for the next video or two. Thanks for watching.